Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the way I wanted to start my day off. I woke up this morning and I seen a post going around and I was like, oh, this has definitely got to be a little troll post or something. Now, first when I seen the post, I didn't think nothing of it. I thought they were trolling. I thought this was some kind of jerk that we had kept going for the last decade. Maybe I had seen this meme before somewhere. But then I hopped on YouTube and I seen this video posted, and yeah, we're gonna go into this situation because, man, this is horrific. And here is the genuinely, terrifying article headline here. It says, Wisconsin elementary school teacher 24 busted for making out with a fifth grader 3 months before the wedding. And I'm sorry, but reading that right there, I mean, you gotta expect we're about to get into some shit, so let's skim over this article. A 24-year-old Wisconsin elementary school teacher was arrested Wednesday for allegedly making out with her 5th grade student less than 3 months before her wedding. Madison Bergman's alleged abuse of the 11-year-old boy came to light when the student's mother overheard her son talking to her teacher on the phone. And I'm seriously not trying to make a joke out of this, but for a teacher, a grown woman, 25 years old, right, 24 years old, to give her phone number to an 11-year-old boy, that sounds like a very desperate person. The victim's parents allegedly found text between the pair and the boy's father, then stormed into Rivercrest Elementary School with printouts of the conversation. So, the dad had receipts and he was ready to, do one of those predator exposing videos on the teacher because, like it or not, this teacher is a predator, and, I'm getting the urge to set her up with a sting operation myself. Insane behavior displayed by a teacher. The deranged text chain included messages from Bergman allegedly discussing multiple encounters inside the classroom during lunch or after school. She is also accused of telling the child how much she enjoyed him touching her and making out, the charging documents state. And listen, man, of course I know this woman needs professional help, but would I be wrong in calling her a sicko? Would I be wrong in saying this woman here is an absolute degenerate that was recalling disgusting situations and incidents that she forced on an 11-year-old boy? You're goddamn right she's a fucking sicko. Inside her bag, police also found a folder with the victim's name on it containing many handwritten notes talking about how much they kissed one another, the charges allege. In one of the letters, Bergman allegedly wrote, "One of my cousins is in the 5th grade, and I can't imagine a man talking to her how we talk. I know we have a special relationship, and I do love you more than anyone in the world, but I have to be the adult here and stop." It's not clear how long the abuse had been going on, but Bergman told investigators she was given the boy's phone number by his mother in December when his family invited who they thought was a beloved teacher with them to the Aflon Alps for winter break. This was the same month she became engaged to her long-time boyfriend, her social media shows. Holy shit, look at this creep. Bergman, you a fucking creep, man. According to the document, when officers asked about text exchange between the two, Bergman invoked her right to an attorney. Wow, Bergman, you're not looking clean here. Had a folder of the kid's name on it. You had his phone number. This is insane. The accused pervert has since been placed on administrative leave and barred from contacting any district students, parents, or staff. The Hudson School District told parents the same day as her arrest. According to her social media, Bergman was set to be married in July, less than 3 months from when she was arrested. And I guess this is the guy that Bergman was going to end up marrying her fiance. And I gotta be honest, unless this guy was in on this, right, which I don't think he was, then I feel bad for this fellow right here. I mean, he got cucked by an 11-year-old, lost his potential wife, and he was with a child predator and he didn't even know. So to this guy, yo, we really sorry for this dude right here, unless he had a hand, in the kid play. Bergman began teaching at Rivercrest Elementary in 2022, a milestone she celebrated with a photo of her classroom on Facebook. That is fucking eerie, man. "Can't wait for school to start," she ominously wrote. Bergman faces 1 count of first-degree child sexual assault. She was released on a $25,000 signature bond. And I think the most terrifying things about Bergman here is she was a trusted teacher in the community. People trusted their kids with Mrs. Bergman here. And the scariest thing about it all is, whether Bergman was a teacher or a custodian at the school, whether she was a lunch lady, we had a predator in our society sitting right among us, right under our fucking nose. And, unfortunately, she was able to fulfill her fantasy to some sick and twisted degree while, ruining the life of a family.
Oh, and here's the kicker. She was supposed to be married to her longtime boyfriend this July.
This is one of the most craziest parts of this whole situation to me. I mean, I wonder how many people do things like this, and I gotta ask myself, did this guy have any information that this was happening? Was he a sick fuck that was getting off on it? Was he a freak? Or is this guy just a victim?
But there's more, because police discovered more details through the messages and also handwritten notes between the two, where Bergman allegedly admitted to how much she enjoyed being intimate with the boy, namely him touching her and then making out. In one of the notes, Bergman allegedly wrote, quote, "One of my cousins is in the 5th grade, and I can't imagine a man talking to her how we talk. I know we have a special relationship, and I do love you more than anyone in the world, but I have to be the adult here and stop."
So we reviewed this quote, and something that I'm thinking now is, man, she has a cousin in the 5th grade. There's someone that's related to her that is around this age of the boy. And there is no second, thought of her actions. At the end of the quote, she says, "I have to be the adult here and stop." Buddy, no, you're in too deep now. An adult would have never ever committed a crime like this and preyed upon a child. This is wild. This is a crazy statement. Crazy statement.
One alleged text exchange, the victim said, quote, "Ha ha ha, bro, I just want to make out with you."
I'm not trying to make light of this situation, but this sounds like something I would text one of my homies on Xbox or through Instagram when I want them to get on and play Fortnite.
She also claims that she was obsessed with this boy in one of these messages.
And I think it's safe to say the wedding's off. I mean, seriously, she was saying that she was in love with this boy, saying that she loved when they made out and hugged. And the fact she was let out on bond is absolutely horrific. It's terrifying. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. And one of the most intriguing aspects of cases like this is just you don't know, man. You just never really know. And I think that's just horrific in some kind of sense. And respect to that kid's dad, man. He really had the balls on him, did everything perfectly, didn't get the police involved immediately, printed the receipts, went to the school with it. I mean, that guy and the mother and the whole family just trying to keep the kid up in good spirits. Those are the real MVPs. And tragic situation, but I just noticed this uptick, and it's very strange of these, middle-aged, like 20, their mid-20s, these women, they're teachers, they have husbands, they have kids themselves, and then they're preying amongst these young boys, and it's very common. And I swear at first, not trying to make light of the situation, I thought this was a jerk. Okay, I thought this was a meme. Unfortunately, I come to find out it wasn't, and I wanted just to talk about it today. So that's it, man. Let me know what you guys think about the situation in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. When you do, turn on the bell. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we out. Peace.